Thank you, Speaker, sir. I thank the Honourable Member for the question. At the outset, I wish to clarify, Honourable Speaker, that my response today addresses the key outcomes of the South Pacific Tourism Organization Council of Ministers meetings in Vavau, Tonga. Matters relating to the ICAO General Assembly will be raised in a ministerial statement. Before I get into my reply, Honourable Speaker, let me just update the House on the situation at Nirarau yesterday. I got a report from the General Manager of Marriott. As you know, Marriott operates 4 properties. That's Marriott Momi, Sheraton, Westin, and Sheraton Tokuriki. The 55 workers who were in the bus yesterday, 4 are admitted. The others have all gone home, treated in the hospitals or in the medical facilities around Nirarau. Marriott leadership was there almost instantly. The bus, Honourable Speaker, is contracted to them, and it is part of the policy to ensure that the bus meets the highest standards. So they will be looking into how that accident happened yesterday. And for the Marriott people, Honourable Speaker, they are all insured. They are all assured of their employment. They'll continue to be paid. And they're getting the support system through food and other supplies for those who are affected. So we can be assured, Honourable Speaker, that those 55 members of the staff of Sheraton are in good hands. And the bus is a 60-seater bus, and 55 were traveling in the bus. So it was not overloaded, as some may have suggested. So we can be assured that Marriott Sheraton, with a culture of care, are looking after their people. Honourable Speaker, the ministers and senior officials from across the Pacific met in Vavau, Tonga last week to reaffirm our shared commitments to tourism as a driver of inclusive and sustainable development. We also had the privilege to have with us Princess Royal, Her Royal Highness, Princess Salvote Mafileo Pilolevu Tuita. She is the patron of tourism in Tonga. For Fiji, it was a reflection of the coalition government's conviction that tourism is not only an economic pillar, but a bridge of solidarity, culture, and opportunity for a region. Fiji, Honourable Speaker, is the founding member and host country of the SPTO Secretariat. Of particular importance on this occasion was Fiji's handover to Tonga as the chair of the Council of Ministers. I was chair up until last week. And when I assumed the chairmanship, our shared vision was clear: to build a Pacific tourism that is sustainable, inclusive, and resilient. Under the coalition government, Fiji continues to advocate for regional unity and shared prosperity. The SPDO platform allows us to speak as one Pacific voice, to protect our environment, to empower our people, and to ensure that every visitor who sets foot on our shores contributes meaningfully to the well-being of our communities. Mr. Speaker, so along the margins, the Council endorsed the SPDO Strategic Plan 2529, covering sustainable destination management, marketing support and events, research coordination and insights, partner coordination and support, capacity building and training, connecting tourism and aviation. These are measurable pathways toward a Pacific that is resilient, innovative, and united. The plan aligns with the 2050 strategy for the Blue Pacific continent, reinforcing the central message that tourism must serve both people and planet. Fiji strongly supported the framework. The coalition government believes that when we protect our reefs, forests, and culture, we protect the future of our children. Mr. Speaker, a key theme of the Council was the recognition that tourism and aviation are inseparable. The Pacific geography demands reliable, affordable, and sustainable air services. Without aviation, tourism cannot grow. Without tourism, aviation cannot thrive. The Pacific Tourism and Aviation Strategy to 2026-2030 was reviewed and endorsed during the meeting. Supported by Australia's Department of Foreign Affairs and Trade, this strategy calls for greater investment in regional air connectivity, the exploration of sustainable aviation fuel options, and the strengthening of intra-Pacific routes. The Speaker said another highlight of the meeting was the focus on sustainability and innovation. The Council welcomed new initiatives that align technology with responsible tourism. The digital measurement and benchmarking dashboard, funded by the New Zealand government, was acknowledged as a powerful tool for data-driven decision-making. For the first time, the Pacific has a common platform to measure visitor trends, sustainability indicators, and investment performance across all member countries. Data will help us identify where tourism benefits communities, where environmental pressure points exist, and where policies need recalibration. Equally significant were the initiatives addressing the environmental footprint of tourism, such as guidelines to phase out single-use plastics, protect marine ecosystems, and improve eco-certification standards for accommodation. These measures reflect the Pacific moral responsibility to safeguard our natural inheritance. The Speaker of the Council also reaffirmed that the Pacific Tourism Organization must remain a standalone regional agency within the crop family. It was a statement of conviction that tourism deserves its own platform, resulting in autonomy to drive development across the Pacific. SPDO's hybrid governance model, involving both public and private sectors, was acknowledged as one of the most effective in the region. Ministers endorsed further reforms to strengthen accountability, improve member engagement, and modernize funding mechanisms. For the coalition government, the decision aligns with Fiji's belief in strong regional institutions. The success of SPDO is the success of every Pacific nation that depends on tourism for livelihoods and dignity. The outcome of the Council carried direct relevance for Fiji. The coalition government will rely on national policies to the SPDO strategic plan to ensure that Fiji's tourism growth remains sustainable, inclusive, and globally competitive. Mr. Speaker said the coalition government remains deeply committed to the professional development of our people. We will expand training and mentorship through institutions such as the FNU, Service Fro Polytech, and the Pacific Tourism Research Institute. We will also deepen our collaboration with regional and global partners, Australia, New Zealand, China, the European Union, and others to access funding, technology, and expertise that support our long-term goals. During Fiji's tenure as chair of the Council, our country demonstrated principled leadership rooted in cooperation and respect. The coalition government takes pride in having steered discussions that reaffirm Pacific's collective voice on tourism. Fiji also hosted the South Pacific Tourism Exchange 2024, the first in over a decade, connecting 61 international buyers and 79 Pacific sellers, a clear sign of investor confidence in the region. The spirit of cooperation is what defines us as Pacific nations. We do not compete against one another. We complement and uplift each other. The Council of Tourism Ministers meeting marked an important milestone for Fiji and the Pacific. The endorsement of the strategic plan, the strengthened link between tourism and aviation, and the renewed focus on sustainability and governance reflect the region's maturity and shared vision. Under the leadership of the coalition government, Fiji stands ready to translate these commitments into action. We will work tirelessly with our neighbors to ensure that tourism remains a force for good, protecting our environment, creating jobs, and strengthening the bonds that unite our region. Mr. Speaker, sir, this is not only our responsibility, it is our legacy. Fiji will continue to lead with humility, purpose, and political will. Thank you.